Everybody, so welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about how I make some extra money to support my clothing brand. So as we all know, starting a business of any sort is super expensive because you have to pay for all of the startup costs. So I'm not rich, so I had to find a way to make some money. And that's why I wanted to talk about Rover. So for those of you that don't know, Rover is a platform where you can sign up to watch other people's pets. You can do a number of services like dog walking, dog boarding, dog drop-ins, doggy daycare at your home. There's a lot of cool stuff and you can make a great amount of money doing it. It worked out for me because I used to be a vet tech, so what better way for me to make some extra money? I will let you know that there is a very thorough interview process to be a pet sitter. Of course, you're going into other people's homes and you're taking care of other people's babies. So keep that in mind. We want to make sure that you have a good record and are a good character when you're doing these things. But yeah, if you have lots of time on your hand, you're a great character. I recommend doing it because I made a lot of money and I want to get into the amount that I've made so far. So since starting Rover, I've made at least $500 a month. And it's been great because I think it's only been going up every month because I'm getting used to when to schedule dogs in and how many I can take at a time in a day. So once you start getting the hang of that, your opportunities just, keep going up. Like the opportunities are endless. As long as you have a schedule for it, go for it. The only thing to Rover that I recommend, being careful with is obviously be careful with getting scammed because there are people just trying to get your information. But Rover does make it really easy to kind of flag those type of people. The other thing I do recommend is if you have any pets in your home, make sure they get along with other pets and are okay with having other pets in the home as well, because you don't want to get them stressed out. They're your babies as well. You got to look out for them. And also the safety of the other pets that you're watching. It's really important to make sure that everyone is okay. Rover does offer to meet the pet before agreeing to book. And, meeting the owner, getting to know what the needs are of the pet. So I recommend doing meet and greets always, especially if, the owner's not sure if the dog or cat is social. So before you start thinking about, getting on your phone and signing up for Rover, I just want to let you know some of my experiences so you kind of get, both ends of the spectrum. We'll start with the bad first. So I got a request to do a boarding for a week. I looked through the, profile, look at the details. There's not much, but I do see that they're unsure that, their dog gets along with the cat. So in any case, I always do a meet and greet. This owner was super sweet, super nice. She had lots of questions, and of course, I don't mind answering them. We met up, she brought her dog to my home, and, my cat was cool with her dog. She was cool with my cat. I thought it was gonna go fine. We leave. The day of the stay comes. She leaves her doggie here for a trial run. Thank goodness we decided to do a trial run. She's, I'm over here thinking it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine, go ahead and move forward with the full boarding stay. But like I said, thank goodness that we did the trial run because things did not go as planned. Doggie came and as soon as she walked in my door, she went straight for my cat, to kill my cat. And my poor cat is so friendly, he thinks everyone wants to play. He was confused, and also if he hadn't jumped a few seconds before he did, she probably would have bit him really badly, and that would have been a terrible situation. So even though I did the meet and greet and things were fine at first, it still went bad, So again, me having some vet tech experience, I was able to control the situation, and I also had this really big playpen for situations just like this handy. So I was able to put the dog in the playpen for the rest of the day. and they were fine, but she just viciously just kept attacking, my dog through the gate, trying to get to him. And, of course he was terrified. So yeah, it was definitely a no. We were not going to be able to move forward with the stay. So yeah, just be prepared for the worst always. Especially with animals, they can be super unpredictable. Even if your dog or cat is really friendly, sometimes they can just snap. And now for the good. So I got another request for a puppy, a little mini poodle. I was kind of worried because puppies are, teething and stuff like that. I just wanted to make sure that I was going to be able to handle the puppy and make sure the puppy was going to be okay with my cat here. But it ended up being one of the best experiences I've ever had. Like, this little girl is amazing. She's so cute, so sweet, and super funny. And I think she's so awesome that my cat fell in love with her. Like, he is obsessed with her. Like, when she's here, they run all around the house like they're having fun and like laugh. I swear, like, they're laughing like in their own like cat and dog voices, and like they're playing all day long, and like he's having a great time, she's having a great time. And when she's gone, he gets so depressed for like 3 days. It's really sad. So yeah, if you feel like you're going to be able to provide a safe environment for a doggy or a cat, and make sure that you can give the owner the reassurance that their pets are going to be safe in your home, I think that this is a perfect opportunity for you to make some extra money and do a good service at the same time. But thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions about Rover, you can leave a comment below. But see you guys later.